So, what needs to happen next? Well, the very next thing is the other specialty tool that we need for the C-style body, an angle grinder. And this one, I put on this carbide cup wheel. I think I got it from Harbor Freight for like $20. And this enables you to basically carve wood with it. The wheels that normally come with it are really just for like sanding or doing something to metal. I'm not really sure, but this carbide cup lets you legitimately carve wood. So this is what we need to carve out those bow scoops. And so let's get to it. And once again, this is a very high power tool. Material is going to fly everywhere, so got to clamp the body down again. How do we want to do this? I think I'm gonna do one side at a time. So what I'll do is I'll clamp half of it down and leave the side I'm going to carve hanging off the table so that I don't have any issues with access to that side while I'm carving. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Safety freaking glasses on. Just clarifying. Alright, so once again, now this tool is actually mine, for once. Didn't get rid of this because my father-in-law said he could use it. So you're going to want to start off either practicing on just a scrap piece of pine to kind of see what this does, or just starting really gingerly on this edge of the bow scoop that you're starting on. What I found is it basically kind of curves things out along the edge of the thing. Because it is circular, it's a wheel. So I found the best approach is kind of something like that. And this is highly inaccurate. I think it's more of an art than cutting a straight line. So we're just gonna try it and see what we can do. So the goal here, what we're trying to do, is have the top of the scoop kind of hit the general area of this outline from the top plywood. But of course, we are going to need to actually cut into that a little bit to round the edge so that it's continuous. And then you want the bottom edge of the curve to hit the back, the edge of the back plate down there. So it's a lot of material we need to remove, and just take it slow, a little bit at a time, and try to, hopefully the curve will emerge from the material as you're working on it. So this guy just has an on-off switch. I'm going to turn it on, and then we'll go. So you can see what I'm doing here is I'm trying to create the curve I want right off the bat, but just a small version of it, and then I'm going to keep expanding it as I go, and then if it doesn't hit the bottom and top where I want it to, I need to adjust as I'm getting closer to that. So let's keep going. Alright, so here's where I need to start getting real careful, because I'm starting to hit the plywood here on the top. If I look at the bottom, the lowest point here of the scoop, it's not quite getting to the back yet. So I mean, exactly the curvature of this thing is kind of a judgment call. You know, basically, like I said, the main goal is to get from here, inside top, to the insidemost edge of the bottom, have that be just, you know, a continuous slope from there to there, and then everything else needs to adjust from that, because, you know, you need to taper off to nothing here, and you need to taper off to nothing here, where the bevel lines will converge as they get to the points. So let's just keep working it. Alright, so it takes a long time for that thing to spin down. Kind of like the router, it's a very powerful tool, so it spins at high RPM. Okay, so this is getting close. You can see we're almost down to the base there. This is pretty close to here, and remember, you don't have to 100% smooth this out, because we're going to be using wood filler to body fill this whole thing. So I mean, that really is basically close enough, because we're going to come back and sand. So I mean, like, you can see it's closer to being perfectly smooth there, but you really don't need to get any closer than that. So I'm liking that shape pretty well. I'm going to come back over here and smooth these out, but I want to move over to the other side and start carving it, kind of while that one's fresh in my mind. And just like a haircut, the objective here is evenness. You want these bevel scoops to be symmetrical. So we're gonna see what we can do. So we'll get this one to where we think it's about the same as the other one, and then we'll unclamp it and evaluate, and then maybe make some Sharpie marks to show ourselves where we can improve the symmetry. Here we go. Okay, so a couple observations. You gotta be really gingerly with this thing because the wood, wherever you touch the to the wood, it just disappears. I mean, there is no there's no resistance at all. So the issue then is if you drop it at all, which I did a bunch, you get big dings like this one here, and I had a ding so big here I had to actually round off that corner a whole lot more than I had intended to fix it. So this ding is small enough I can get it with wood filler, but yeah, that guy actually had to reshape that corner to account for it. So, all right. I think that's close enough. This small side is definitely a lot harder to do than this big side, just because this is a nice big swoop. The smaller one, like I said, I dinged this corner real bad because it's hard not to with the cup. It kind of just, you know, when you're going from here to here, it kind of smacks into it naturally. So what we're going to do now is we are going to wood fill the crap out of every place that might potentially need it, and then we're going to go back and sand and smooth the entire body as preparation for finishing.